Rumors on social media alleged that the outbreak in Wuhan could be linked to SARS.
Authorities say it is untrue and 8 people were detained for spreading fake news online.
Chinese authorities say they're investigating a viral pneumonia outbreak, and there's speculation that it could be linked to a SARS virus that
pneumonia has hit central China's Wuhan city. Authorities have reported 27 cases in total, 7 of which are critical. They said there is no reason to suspect the virus was transmitted through humans, and no medical personnel have been infected.
Officials believe that it all started in Wuhan, China. It's believed that the virus may have originated from a market in the city where people can buy an assortment of wild game meat.
Back in December, before any of this, Dr. Li warned medical students in a private chat group. Action was taken, but by the police. They forced him to sign this confession.
He agreed to sign this document, admitting to spreading rumors online and severely disrupting social order.
The Director General of the WHO has once again urged countries not to close their borders to foreigners traveling from China or to suspend trade.
The countries should not suspend international travel and trade.
The World Health Organization raised the possibility that a series of mysterious pneumonia cases in the Chinese city of Wuhan may be a new type of coronavirus. The health organization added it needs more information to confirm the cause.
In a matter of days, Dr. Li Wenliang went from treating patients to becoming one. The 34-year-old ophthalmologist diagnosed Saturday with the Wuhan coronavirus. But if action had been taken when he and others started sounding alarms, the severity of the outbreak might have been understood sooner.
There is an alarming development tonight in the outbreak of a new SARS-like respiratory illness, first detected in China. Officials there now confirm the coronavirus has been spread from human to human. The first cases of the pneumonia-like virus were detected last month, and over the weekend, the number of cases soared, extending to Japan, South Korea, and Thailand, and at least 3 people have died.
The States now has its first confirmed case of the deadly coronavirus.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has confirmed the first U.S. case has been detected in Washington state. Tomorrow, the World Health Organization is holding an emergency meeting to determine whether the outbreak constitutes a global public health emergency.
To proceed, we need more information. For that reason, I have decided to ask the emergency committee to meet again tomorrow.
I'm not declaring a public health emergency of international concern today. Make no mistake, this is, though, an emergency in China.
Excavators working furiously. They're racing to build a new 1,000-bed hospital to treat patients, modeling the one built in Beijing at the height of the SARS outbreak back in 2003.
How concerned should we be?
Well, I don't think that this is a high risk right now for the American public, and the American public should not be worried, as it were, or frightened. But this is something we absolutely need to take seriously.
I'm declaring a public health emergency of international concern over the global outbreak of novel coronavirus.
The United States government will implement temporary measures to increase our abilities to detect and contain the coronavirus proactively and aggressively.
Who's become incredibly well known around the world because of the coronavirus has died. This is the Chinese doctor who tried to warn the medical community about the coronavirus. He was told to be quiet by the authorities before weeks later being diagnosed with the virus himself.
Now, Dr. Li Wenliang, one of the first Chinese doctors who tried...
Media first reported that Li was one of several whistleblowers silenced by police.
One of the first Chinese doctors who tried to warn the world about... Well, what we've known since is that he is one of several doctors, in fact, they believe at least 8 altogether, who were blowing whistles here early on and trying to sound the alarms.
Our cover story tonight is about a doctor in Wuhan. You've probably not heard of her because her story has been hidden. We are talking about Dr. Ai Fen. She's the director of the emergency department at the Wuhan Central Hospital. She's also the reason why the world found out about China's cover-up. She was perhaps the first doctor to order tests on the early coronavirus patients. And now she has gone missing.
大家下午好，现在是2020年4月13号下午2点半钟。今天天气很好，阳光明媚，非常感谢大家对我的关心。我目前在正常的工作，现在我站在我们武汉市中心医院南京路院区的急诊科的门口来录这段视频。希望大家放心，我现在一切都很好，谢谢大家。